Music. It is one of his biggest drives, one of his biggest muses, one of his daily partners that is always there whenever he needs a little bit of help to write down his thoughts, to find a little bit of freedom. Mojitos. They drink away mojitos and other forms of alcohol, looking to escape this deadly reality, even if it's for a little while, for just a tad. Mind. The mind slowly rots as more bullshit is consumed and little thoughts are expressed. The poet can feel it, the headaches gets worse and worse. He tries to find the balance between consumption and production. One beats the other these days. Yin yang yang, lost. Money. Money drove their madness and it brought forth their downfall. It's just another case of the power dynamics in the field of education. Muck. So much muck found on the web, so much muck found on these pages. There might be lessons here and there. What are you going to do with all of it? Merge. Mind, body, and soul merge with pen, book, and screen as the poet frees the mind, creating a new piece of art that might help others in some way. Man. We create so much trouble, and the biggest one of all will lead to our downfall in a matter of years. We know it. We know we can avoid it. We do little about it. Memories. Memories stayed in her brain as she thought of the few moments she spent with her abuela. Then those memories turned into reality as her abuela visited her dreams. Memoir. The feed has become a mixture of news, comedy, tragedy, social justice, journals, and memoirs. And I just wonder if we'll ever go back to the old school ways when things were a bit more private, or if people will eventually find a way to continue displaying their journals and memoirs for all to read and see. Mother. You have no idea how much I miss you. These days in La Metro are not my thing. Phone calls and video calls are not the same. A hug from you would be great right now. Speaking with you face to face would be great too. Eating your homemade meals would be amazing. I just wish we could be closer, but life has set us apart, with quite a few miles between us. Mermaid. I see you shower and your mermaid-like beauty consumes me. You smile and ask me what's wrong. Nothing's wrong. I just want to keep this picture in my mind for a while. And you laugh out loud before we kiss. Mimic. Many mimics around stating their originals until one finds the real original or the one who's the most popular, and then one finds the origin of the mimics, and one gets to understand why they do it, and compassion and sadness become the overwhelming feelings that possess you. Manufacture. Sometimes I ask myself why manufacture a story when reality has so much to deliver. And then I remember that fantasy has so much more to deliver. Sure, reality can be incredible, but it's good to escape it every now and then. Must. Lately feeling like I've lost a bit of me, so I must keep writing as a daily thing, a daily part of my list, a daily goal to strive for and let the mind explore. Mourn. They all mourn his loss, but little did they know he would come back and save them from the attack that would threaten the world and the rest of the universe. Mock. So much mocking spread around the web. I often feel bad for the younger generations and how they'll manage to live past so much pressure to be perfect. My generation strived for it and failed. So did the older ones. These little ones are facing something that's never been experienced before. I just hope they have enough armor to live this through harder experience. Manage. As much as I try my hardest, managing time will always be a problem. Distractions and unprecedented workloads arise and simply ruin the daily list of goals. More. We strive for more, and I often ask when it'll be enough. More this, more that. When will it be enough? Will we ever be satisfied? Will I ever be satisfied? I try to analyze and reflect, but I often find more goals to achieve, and they continue to drive me towards more life. It's all about more, I guess. I just hope more of us will analyze and reflect before the more leads us to our graves. Mecha. How interesting would it be if the future actually brings mecha technology and these later become weapons of warfare? Will we finally open our eyes then? Mix. Boredom, searching for purpose, searching for an escape, hoping to find something. This is all a mix of almost every Sunday. Moments. So many moments lost, and I eventually reflect and feel regret, but often fall into the same pattern, losing more moments, losing more memories along the way. Mad. So much anger, so many people mad, as all hope seems to be lost, so they take the power into their own hands, or decide to believe in nonsense that gives them some form of reality they wish to believe in. Motherfuckers. See them all around, especially in fields of power. Ruthless motherfuckers who care only for power and money, destroying what little we have of the environment and spaces for art to live in, and we can do so little against them, for they control even the spaces where we express our anger. Message. They say every piece of art needs to have a message in order to be considered art, but nah, sometimes it simply doesn't. Sometimes we try to give everything a deeper meaning and fail to simply have fun and enjoy a piece of art. Mediocre. I'm sure many will have their opinions about my work when I'm alive, and even more when I die. I'm sure the word mediocre will often be used. I just hope it isn't the most used. Mortal. My ambition often helps me forget that I'm a mere mortal, and that the body and mind need rest from time to time, but I really need that reminder more often. Sometimes the pain can take over everything within me, and I end up in a vegetative state.